our breakout suite social media. My name is Lisa Acey. I'm the Director of Marketing at Visi. I'm like brand spanking new. I came in about 7 weeks ago, and we've been in convention mode ever since. It's been so much fun. So we're going to be presenting about a new social suite that is going to be in your online office. So it's really going to help you streamline you're able to access your social media accounts inside this social suite, and I'm going to actually walk through. I'm going to give you a tutorial, and then my part's going to be a little bit short because we have the people who you really came to see, the Stoics, with us. So I'll do a little intro for them, but I'm going to just kind of walk through the software and show you guys what this system's capable of. I can't lie, I was totally geeking out about it. When they first showed it to me, I was like, oh, this is the coolest thing ever, because I've been doing social media in this industry for a really long time, and it's a different beast in our industry when you're doing network marketing. So just the company that we partnered with specializes in social media for network marketing companies. So it's really great. They have really great tools, and they're just really simple, and I just was like in heaven. So we're going to go... Pardon my scrolling here. There we go. So this is actually live right now. So when you go into your online office, there will be a link to this social suite. So when you very first go and sign up and get your new online office, you'll go in, and there won't be any accounts, obviously, attached to it. So, of course, with social media, you have to give permission for these apps to access your accounts. So, right now, we're going to have Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest to start out with. But there's the ability for us to do Google Plus and YouTube and all kinds of things in this. And so we'll continue to build it out, which is really great, because we're just going to keep loading stuff in there. So you'll get to this dashboard. You'll hook up all your accounts. So once you get in there, let's say you're all hooked up, and I'll show you how to kind of do that in a second, but let's say I want to share a message on Facebook. So I go in here and I click. I'm already linked up, so I have options, my friends. I can send a personal, or I can post a personal message just on my wall. I can send a private message to a friend, and there's a third option that's not showing. Oh, here we go. We're going to make this screen a little smaller. There we go. The rest of our friends have joined us. Okay, so, or you can post to a business page as well. So there's a lot of options. Now, if I decide, okay, I'm just going to post something on my wall, this is where the coolness comes in. I go to share a post. And now I get access to all of the videos and images that we at corporate have uploaded. So from the very first minute you sign up, you have branded tools that you can share immediately. You can go, you look professional, put together, and we are loading this thing up. So there's going to be a ton of stuff. The other cool part about this is when we have, let's say, a promotion, and we have a new pack or something we're promoting, we're going to throw a shareable in there. When the promotion goes live, you can share it just like that. So right from your online office, you're ready to go. I love that you guys love it. I love it too. So, and again, this will obviously be branded with the new brand that you all love, I'm sure. But we will have, the recipes and everything there. So you can just select. So let's say I love this quote, and I want to share it on my wall. So I come here, and I can type in a message. Okay, so as you can see, it's going to show you exactly what it looks like on your wall before you post it. So you can post it there, and you're ready to roll. And then you can click here to include a link to your personal Facebook page or your business page or whatever you want to do. You can set a link there too. So it's really kind of dynamic. So that's kind of Facebook. Same thing kind of goes with Twitter. So you'll be able to select something. You click next. And then, oh, I haven't set up my account yet. So this is what you'll see when you first go to the account. let this be a lesson to all of you. So I will go ahead, I can authorize the app, I just log in, and then I'm connected. It's a one-time thing. And once you're connected, and you're ready to go. So that's Twitter, but it looks the same way. So I type in what I want to say, and it shows me on the side exactly what it'll look like on Twitter. So let's go back here. All right, and then we can go to Pinterest. So again, we are going to load this thing full of lots of pins. And what I really love about this one is Pinterest is a little bit different beast, right? It's not just you post a picture and everything's, it's got to have a different kind of engagement that's on Pinterest. So what we'll do here, so we were just named a top 100 company, which is so awesome, right? And so we were just named in one of the top 100 MLM companies. Well, guess what? That's the coolest thing I've ever heard. So I'm going to pin it. This one's hooked up. And I've decided it's for work. So, oh gosh, I have too many boards, right? Do I need to clean that up? So then I can pin it, and I'm done. Oh, wait. Yes, so it's pinned, and now I can see the actual pin. Dun, 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 dun. There it is. So we'll be able to kind of have those third-party kind of things, like say there's a new article on cetriol-glutathione. We'll throw it in there, and you can share it. So, or you can go pin it to your boards. So there'll be a lot of content there that you can then go and share. So that's Pinterest. So this is the social suite. This won't be on yours. This is my admin function. But then if you go down here, this is actually the corporate Facebook page, the corporate Twitter, and the corporate Pinterest. If you were in the wheel kind of training, you will have seen that we want you to follow us, and we want all of the new partners to follow us because we post really great content, and it's really good to be able to interact with you, your partners, your teams, your customers, everybody. So this is just taking you to our accounts. So if I want to go to Visi Facebook, there we are. And then they can go ahead and like us. So that's within your social suite. Now I'm going to show you my very favorite part, and I think it was the Stoics' very favorite part too. Another piece of this is this vendor that we've worked with has created a Facebook marketing page that will be available to every partner. So I'll tell you what that means. But as you saw when Ben presented the new partner sites, so you've got that beautiful designed site. Well, for a while there, you had to just send everybody to your web page, right? You have to put your link in every single post. Well, now, if I go to, oh, it took me off the page. Hold on. So I made myself an account. Lisa Cloudberry is what it's called. And so let's pretend, oh, I'm getting a message. So this is my Facebook page. So there will be a little, I will activate this Facebook marketing page, and when someone clicks on it, I have my partner site right there. All the links are clickable. Everything's ready to go. They can click Shop Visi, go buy products. And then it'll give them all the information. It's beautiful. And so you can actually direct people directly to your Facebook page because it has your site on it. If you want to join Visi, you can click there. I don't know where this link's actually going to go because it's still in the test environment, but it will actually take you to your partner site, and it will have a window open that says, do you want to become Visi, which is sign up as a partner? Do you want to shop Visi, which is a preferred customer? And then there was some other one. Anyway, so you can shop, you can be a preferred customer, you can sign up as a partner. So it's right there on your Facebook page, which is totally cool. So this will be active as soon as we roll out the new online office. You'll be able to go link all of this to your Facebook pages and start doing this on your social media. And you saw a little bit of the content that we have there now. We're dumping a bunch more in before we launch, so it's going to be awesome. Yes. It's not a separate site. It is for me right now, but it will be all housed within your online office, which is the great part, right? Because you're in your online office every single day. I hope you are. And so it's right there. So if you need to do a bunch of your social media stuff, you're there, you're already in there, you're seeing, oh, Mary's, we need to get her volume up. I'm going to send her a private message. Hey, go share this from your social suite or something like that. So you're right there. You can do all of that kind of in there. I know for me, it's like a little bit overwhelming to keep track of all my social media stuff, right? So don't let it overwhelm you, but it does give you an easy avenue to go ahead and share. So that's it for the social suite. So that's just kind of, I want you to kind of think about all of that as the Stoics are talking, because they have the coolest ideas ever. And just kind of think about how you can incorporate that into this as well. Is there any more questions before I bring them up? You can. You can connect the marketing page to your personal one, or you can connect it to your page, either way. Yep. But it will only connect one. Yes. So you have your own personal Facebook account, right? You can actually create a page. It's usually what businesses do, and it's called a fan page. So this will be like your business page. So this will be, your Visi business, and then you can, share, get a bunch of fans, all your friends to like it, and then you can share things specifically about Visi because it's your business page. And so you will be an admin on that, so you'll still have your own Facebook account, but then you can have a business page as well. And that's just kind of preferential. Some people do it that way. Some people just keep it on their own personal one, whatever kind of works for you. Did you guys have anything to add? Right. These are the guys that kind of made this happen, you guys, just so you know. Yep, everybody that's already your friend, they already clicked accept on the friend request. So, all right. Well, I'm going to bring up the Stoics, and while they're getting ready, I just wanted to intro them a little bit. Again, I've only been here for about 6 weeks, so I don't know all the details about everybody, but I think it was like my third day, and I was walking through the office, and there was cute Emily. We almost ran into each other in the bathroom, and I was like, wide-eyed, and it was my third day, and she was so cute and nice and welcoming, and I didn't even know who she was. But then I've heard so many amazing things about the Stoics, and as we started going along and developing the social suite and getting things going, everyone was like, "Oh, the Stoics have to do this. They have to be the ones that we do it with." So. And I was like, I was stoked and knew that they were social media geeks as well. So I started to watch what they would post, and you guys, there are people that just get it and have a real knack for social media, and these guys have it. So they're so good at engaging people and being on social media all the time, but not in an overwhelming way, right? It's just kind of part of what you do every day. They're so great. They post the most amazing things. I know as soon as we talked to these two about doing this presentation, Emily had posted a post up there, and there were like 32 comments. I was like, wow. Impressive. So they're just fantastic. They know what they're talking about when it comes to social media, and they're just fantastic. They've been rolling with us as we've been launching all of this stuff and having crazy deadlines and stuff. So they're fantastic, and they're gonna treat you to a lot of great knowledge today. So we'll ask you guys to come up. Give them a big hand, will you?
Coming up, honey.
All righty, can you guys hear us okay? I'm gonna they say let your wife is your better half. Well, she's like my 90% better half, so I'm gonna let her do most of the chatting for sure. But we're just very honored that we get to do this and share with you guys. I mean, everybody's got cell phones and got computers, and through doing this for the last, 10, 11 years of teaching this, we found that so many people really don't know the basics of what to do. So when we first got told to do this, we're like, yeah, we get some in-depth training, keyword research, optimization, search engine stuff. We were gonna do some real in-depth training, but reality, we need to keep it basic and keep it simple. How do you use Facebook, Twitter, that kind of stuff? That's truly gonna grow your business. Because everybody we brought in, every single person has come to us. We've never found a single person, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to pass it back to my beautiful wife, Emily here.
Okay, you guys. So a little bit of background on us before we get started really quick. We are Sean and Emily Stoic, like we pointed out. We are originally from Red Deer, Alberta, Canada, married.
Canada, eh?
Parents of 3 little kids. And our background before coming to network marketing was actually teaching social media. So it's a big passion of mine when Lisa talks about geeking out on social media and being super excited about things. I totally get what she's saying, and when she sat us down and showed us a little sneak peek of the social media suite, we were super excited. Having your own tab and page for connecting straight to your Visi page is super exciting. I was really impressed with that. But how many of you guys are currently on social media? Hopefully most of us. You know what I love about it is that we all connect on there, and then we get to meet in real life. And you know, when you're connecting and building relationships, it's just you get that touch point moment of meeting someone like Lewis in real life. And you know, you never know how much of a difference you might be making just by putting posts out there and connecting and engaging with each other. But what we're going to share is just really some observations of what we found. It just helps you to be a little bit better every day, like Kent says. Don't be intimidated.
She just mentioned Lewis. We had a young guy come up here. I'm not sure how old you are, but you know what? She has this happen all the time, and people coming up, seeing the post. You don't realize what you're posting and how people are watching you for a long time before they come on board. They're kind of gauging and seeing, do I want to be part of this person's business? Just as someone, do they carry themselves with integrity, the right morals, that kind of stuff? They're watching. So we get this all the time, especially, you know, Emily having this happen. And so it was so cool to see that come up there. Are we on the next page?
Thank you for that, Lewis. Yeah, so scroll to the next one.
Next one.
Okay, guys, so just a couple of things to point out with this. Don't feel like it's an intimidating list of do's and don'ts of, you know, a strict, like, this is what you have to do to be successful, this is what you should never, ever do. Really, it's all about just connecting, building relationships, being positive. Don't overthink it or be intimidated. Kind of what I had pointed out yesterday with Lisa is it's kind of just like a big online club to connect and meet people just, you know, on the internet, just the way you would in real life. So don't be intimidated. Don't overthink it. Just use it as a way to build relationships. I kind of like to think of social media marketing more as relationship marketing, attraction marketing, a way to kind of connect people with you and show people who you are, and you kind of, you know, put out the fishing lines and people get to know you and they want to work with you more. Is it down too low? Is it hitting my hair? Oh, higher. Sorry about that. Can you guys hear me clearer now? I'll move my hair out of the way.
Good. She's looking good.
She is looking good.
Okay, so just always be aware of how you're presenting yourself on social media, because people are constantly watching you, and you know, no matter what you're posting, even if you think, you know, you're just posting a random post, it all contributes to whether or not a person wants to work with you. You know, so, you know, whether it's a simple picture or a video, no matter what it is, a person is putting that into their little mental box of whether or not they want to work with you. So just think about, you know, are you presenting yourself well? Are you coming across as positive and motivating? Do people see you as a leader and the kind of person that they're going to want to follow and work with? And just, you know, think to yourself really quickly before you post something on, you know, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, no matter what it is, just think really quickly that little acronym there. Is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? Is it kind? If it's none of those things, maybe think twice before posting it.
Yeah, absolutely, that's true. Because you know what, there's so much stuff we can put on in our personal life, what we're going through. There's different things, right? We always like to say, you know, face your problems, don't Facebook your problems, because people are always watching you. It's so important. Positive, kind, helpful things that is actually going to encourage somebody. And because people don't care how much we know until they know how much we care. It's all about relationships, this business. I cannot stress it enough. So very, very good points.
Okay, so this is a fast one too. Like, just really be aware of your social media etiquette. And I kind of boil it down to the 3 P's: to be polite, be positive, and be professional. Because literally the way you're behaving on Facebook is kind of the biggest thing with it. It's don't worry about all the technical things that you can do with or without social media. It's really all about how you're acting with people, same as in real life. You know, if you're friendly, you're gonna, you know, attract people to you, same as on social media. So that's the biggest thing with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So be yourself, you guys. Don't try and act like someone that you're not. I mean, we're going to talk a lot about being positive, but that doesn't mean to put on a show and try and pretend that you're something that you're not. So show your real life. That's what makes you interesting. That's what makes people, you know, drawn into your world. Lisa was kind of pointing out some of the things that, you know, apparently we do that makes people interested in our social media. But really all we're doing is showing our life. You know, posting pictures, posting videos, letting people in a little bit on your world. That's what makes people want to follow you. Think about some of the celebrities that maybe you follow on Instagram or on their fan page. What is it about them that makes you keep going back to their fan page? It's because they kind of let us in on their life a little bit, right? They show what they're having for breakfast with their kids or what movie they might have gone to see. People are interested in you more than you might think, so share it a little bit more.
Perfect example is on Instagram, I like to follow The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. He's just a cool, down-hearted, you know, nice guy. And I like that. I like his little short little videos once in a while. So videos speak so well online. And posting, staying consistent, posting, I know we're going to cover this a little bit, posting, you know, 2 or 3 times a day, but being consistent. Mm-hmm. Nothing worse than you have this awesome post and then 4 days later, a week later, you post again, which is still good, but you're not staying consistent. So someone's kind of getting part of your life, they're kind of getting interested in it a little bit, and all of a sudden you just drifted away. It's like, what's going on here, right? And you're trying to grow your business. And it breaks my heart when I see people do this because you're posting a little bit and then all of a sudden they're just like gone, right? You got to stay consistent in this kind of a field. So yeah, that's so important. Back to videos, what I was going to say before. You can see we're always posting videos on our page and stuff. People will go to a video and click the video over. I mean, we have photos that have, you know, 300 or 400 likes, and we got videos that have over 1,000 likes because somebody in this day and age, people would sooner watch a video. Just a quick little blurb of what's going on. So,
microwave mentality.
Yeah, exactly. So if you can post a video of something cool or something where you've gone, build some curiosity, do it. It's only going to help your business, right? As long as it's tasteful.
For sure. And so another thing is when you are posting about your business, try not to sound too salesy and make sure that you really pace out your posts. A good rule of thumb is that for every 1 to 2 business-related or Visi-related posts, try to have about 10 to 15 personal posts, things that really reflect you and what you're doing, what you're up to, what's new with you. That way, when a person visits your wall, they see that you're a real person with real interests, a real life going on. You're not just all about business, all about making the sale. And so what I like to do once in a while, just to kind of avoid that, because once in a while we all get excited, we post a little bit extra about Visi. So just
this weekend?
Well, yeah, so today doesn't count. Like this week, yeah, this doesn't count. But like normally on a regular day, so what I do just to kind of avoid that and make sure I don't have like this crazy wall where it looks like all I'm doing is advertising for Facebook. Just scroll down your personal wall once in a while, take a look, and maybe count out the posts. If it's coming out to be, you know, every other one, or 40 or 50% of your posts are all Visi, what I do is I actually either hide it off my wall or delete it so it doesn't look like I'm obsessed. So just aim to have a balance. You don't want your Facebook wall to look like just a big advertising billboard. Because then a person kind of gets nervous about you and they think, that's really all you're about. So just be careful with that. Build curiosity and have, pace yourself.
Yeah, because you guys, on the Facebook wall, I'm not sure if you guys know this, even on your computer alone, there's a thing called above the fold and below the fold. The fold is the first thing you see when you turn on the page. And you have to scroll down, you're going below the fold. Not many people will actually go below the fold and actually look. So be very, very strategic in what you're posting. The first thing that shows up, have it something good. Now you can have a picture of a dog licking a lollipop or whatever you want to have on there, but chances are you're not going to grow your business as good if that's the last thing that you posted. So be strategic. If it's something cool, something unique that happened, leave that on the top of your page there. Delete some stuff later because people check their Facebooks after. We're going to get into this. Morning, afternoon, and evening. Okay? Very, very important that when you show on those key points, those key times, what they see above the fold, that's before they scroll down, they're going to take a quick snapshot of what this is, and they're going to make a judgment call really quickly of who you are as a person and if they want to partner up with that person, okay?
You get to stay out. I'm going to...
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Thank you, Lisa. Okay, so keep in mind that everything that what you're doing essentially with social media is helping to build a brand, a reputation for yourself, and that's who you are, how a person sees you. Do they see you as a leader, as a person that has value to offer? So really be aware that everything that you're doing is contributing to that, like we pointed out earlier. So you want to aim to post helpful content, tips, goal setting, motivational, funny, inspirational. Think of the leaders that you like to follow. Jen Perga is a great example of that. Everything that she's posting is motivational, it's helpful, it's something that's going to help push you to do better and to become a better leader, to become better in your life. So that's the kind of thing you want to emulate. You want to stay away from anything that's maybe complaining or negative, because people are watching you and determining whether or not they want to work with you. Okay, we can go on. Okay, so this is an important one. And I don't know if you guys can see that little thing off to the side. But be patient. You don't want to be that guy that, within nanoseconds of adding you as a friend, they're instantly sending you this message. We've all gotten something similar to this, I'm sure. I'm so excited to have you as a friend. You've got to look at my business. You've got to get in on this ground floor business opportunity. You're going to make zillions of dollars. And they don't even know you yet, right? So they're not even your friends. You haven't established that trust, that relationship yet. And a lot of you are nodding because you've gotten messages like that. I've gotten some where, we're not even friends yet, and they're sending me this message. One is funny because I got one, and I remember sending this to Sean. He forgot to personalize it, and it still said, "Hey, first name." So I was like,
Can you
wow.
imagine joining someone's business and it says, "Hey, first name"? Like, they're not even getting to know you, which is what I just said before. People don't care how much you know, and you guys should remember this, until they know how much you care, right? It's all about relationships. So she's sending Emily a message. If they even knew for a second of who she is, right? She doesn't identify herself, but she's amazed. She knows what she's doing, and just put, "Hey, first name." Like, imagine building a relationship with her first, and finding out, what her goals and dreams and that kind of stuff are, and then maybe present her with something like that. So you got to be very, very smart. Get to know that person, right? There's some points that are some hot points that are so form, for example. You guys know what form is? Yeah. Family, occupation, recreation, and motivation. Those things are trigger points. People love to talk about themselves. So if you don't know what form is, those are the kind of questions you want to ask about their family, about their occupation, about their I slipped my mind now, about their recreation, about their motivation, right? Mm-hmm. Those kind of things, what motivates them. So that was funny seeing that.
It was crazy. Yeah, so be patient. Build relationships just like in real life. You wouldn't walk up to someone that you just met and instantly pitch them on your business. You'd find out about each other first, ask them like what they do, what do they like about it, what don't they like about it, and then get them to kind of segue into asking you more about what you do. Okay, we can move on. Okay, guys, so if there's nothing else that you can take away from this, the number one thing I can super emphasize and not even stress it enough is to be positive. Our dirty laundry goes in the laundry basket, not on Facebook. So make sure that you're coming across as happy. If you're having a bad day, stay off Facebook until you can get into a better frame of mind. Facebook isn't where you should be venting. And if you've got something that you need to handle, don't let it turn into a debate or an argument on somebody's wall. I've seen people do this before where they're having a public argument right on someone's wall. Take it to a phone call, do something with it where people aren't seeing it.
Don't do that.
You just got to be professional, be polite, be positive, but definitely, see what I've put here is never vent, never swear, never debate or argue publicly. And if you're having a bad day, call a friend. Don't let Facebook be where you do it. You got to face your problems, don't Facebook them. Okay, go. Okay, guys, so then what should you post? Here's just some examples and some suggestions. Based on research, it's really interesting to see which posts are the most popular on the different social media sites. So, for instance, on LinkedIn, what do people click on the most? What are they the most interested in? It's usually business-related, industry news, things like that. On Pinterest, a lot of us are looking up recipes, do-it-yourself, fashion. So there's certain things that are more popular on different websites. On Facebook, apparently it's quizzes, heartwarming stories.
Hope you guys don't waste your time with games.
Yep. And then on Twitter, it's business, breaking news. On Google+, I'm never on Google+, by the way. I don't know if any of you guys are. It's probably one of the least popular ones. But it's deals, coupons, celebrity news, and sports articles. So here's a couple of things, and Sean's really good about this. One of the things that's really, really huge is videos. Don't be shy about posting a video once in a while. Rachel Keldris has been really good about posting a regular video. One of the reasons it's so awesome is because people get to know you. They hear your voice, they see your mannerisms, like what do you do with your hands, and they get to know you. And so when you finally get to the point where you actually can talk to them on the phone, a lot of that initial barrier of getting to know each other has been lifted, at least from their point of view. And then you're talking to them on the phone, they already feel like they know you. So it's definitely a great way to go, and Sean's awesome about posting them.
Well, they feel like you're part of their family, right? Because you're seeing the video, they get to know you. Sometimes even here at convention, we come up to them, we're saying hi to somebody, and it's just like, oh, I know they know our name, but I can't remember what their name is. Yeah, because they feel like they're part, which is so cool. That's what we want. This company here, Visi, in my opinion, there's no cross lines, up line, down lines, or side lines, or even teams. We're family. We truly want to care about everybody else and help put their goals and dreams before our own, and that's how we grow. So they want to feel part of your family by watching your videos. They're kind of looking and sizing you up and seeing if you actually truly care, or are you just someone that just wants to sell some product to make a couple bucks? Because that's a really short way to grow your business. It's not going to last. Definitely.
So what else can you post? What, like some ideas of things that I like to post that have been good for us, that are great for sharing, other than the videos. You can start a simple blog. You can go to Blogger or WordPress, start a simple blog, and you can literally just write a quick, like 3 or 4 paragraph article or a review about something. Say you try the new Energy, or you try the new Vara, or the new Fora, and you want to talk about, what did I think about this? Like, this is what it smelled like when I first opened it. This is what it tasted like. This is what I love about it. This is how I've been feeling over the last couple of weeks. People will be interested in your personal review, and you can share it. And if it's something like that where it's a blog and there's like a Facebook like button, your content can go viral and help to steer people back to you as a leader, as someone who has great value to share. And keep it simple. You don't have to overthink it. Blogs are just your personal thoughts, like a journal. And it's definitely a great way to provide content for people to see you as a leader.
Should we touch on something really quickly and tell them one of your secrets that you do? I'm not sure if you're going to mention this, but who's posted a picture or a video and had a like on it before? Ever done that? How many of those people are in your business right now? Oh my goodness, nobody. Okay, so you better tell your secret there, because this has happened lots, so many times with Emily. She's posted a picture, a video, we get a like on it. What do you do when you have a like, right? We contact them back and say, hey, I noticed you liked that, whatever. Oh. And then we mention something on that. We build a little bit of a relationship, and it all started because they contacted us on a like. And my goodness, at least a quarter of our team is because of a like on one of our photos or videos. It's such a simple, amazing, awesome little trick, but it works. Because especially if you're a good person with good morals and truly care about the other person, you can turn a like. Imagine how many likes on a video or on a page. I mean, there's 7 billion people on the planet. That's the worst thing I hear when somebody says, like, they don't have enough people. I don't know who to talk to. It's like, oh, there's so many people out there. You just gotta know how to do it the right way, and she definitely knows.
Okay, so I see where he's going with this, because this is something, think of it with all of this like the same way you would do it in real life. So say you did something and someone smiled at you. Maybe especially if you're single and dating or something, you might go strike up a conversation. So like on Facebook, for instance, if someone gives you a thumbs up on something that you posted, send them a quick hello. Say hi, because they're clearly online right now. You notice they just liked your post. So write to them in a private message. Hey, so-and-so, what's up? What's going on? You don't have to say, hey, why did you like my post? What was it about that? You don't have to, get funny about it. Just say hi, start up a conversation, because they may, on their own, want to pipe in and say, hey, yeah, I noticed that you posted about Fora. I was kind of curious about that. You don't have to always go out of your way to be so bold and direct. Just saying hi and starting conversations can really go your way quite more often than not.
Because they just open the door for you, right? They give you a like. It's perfect.
Okay, so Instagram. A couple of points here to point out with Instagram, because with social media, when it comes to our cell phone, probably other than Facebook's, Instagram is by far the most popular. So there's a couple of things here to remember that can help you guys. Same with Facebook, with all of the social media. You got to remember to connect, interact, engage with people. Don't just pop on there, post your pic, and run. Like scroll down, comment on some of your friends' pictures or some people that you want to interact with and connect with. Leave some compliments, leave some comments, say something about it. Say they went somewhere that you've been recently. Say something, start a conversation, interact with people. That same as in real life, that's the only way you connect with people.
Yeah, absolutely. Please, guys, if you can do something to help your business, make a comment. If it's so simple to click like, you can write 2 or 3 words about somebody else to show some interaction. It almost annoys me. I shouldn't take the negative tone, but just clicking like is almost a lazy way out. Now, I know life is busy and I've done that lots, but if you can click like, you can write 3 words because you wouldn't know that's going to take you somewhere else. So write something, especially if they're somebody that's in Visi. It doesn't matter if they're in your team or not. Engage, show that you care. Like, hey, good job, awesome. Like, say something good about what the video or the picture that you saw. Write something. Write something. Just anything.
Absolutely.
Anything positive.
To expound on that just a little bit, but I think they're so spot on. I love it. But how much more excited do you get when you get a comment as opposed to a like? Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. So when you comment on someone else's post, they're getting just as excited. So it's more of a connection with someone, and all you have to do is like laughed so hard, or I love this, and instantly they're like, yes, comment. They're like they're stoked about it. So it's making that connection. So
Anything, yeah. It's
Definitely.
just adding to it that little like thing. That's so important.
So, if someone comments on one of your pictures, make sure you always comment back. At least thank them for the comment. Interact with people. And then use hashtags. Hashtags, by the way, in case you're not familiar with what that means, there actually is a purpose behind it. It's not just to look cute and funny. Sometimes people make up their own and they're really crazy and funny. But there actually is a point to it. It's basically a keyword or a topic that you're assigning to your picture, either to help people find you or to make sure that your stuff gets optimized and more people see what you're doing. So for instance, it could be healthy energy or home-based business or work-at-home mom. There's so many of them, and the more you use it, same with anything in life. Like the more often you're on there, the more comfortable you'll get with it, the more it'll just feel like second nature. But just start getting on there. I mean, for instance, right now there's VisiBT, hashtag VisiBT. How many of you guys have already used that since you've been here at convention, that hashtag? Use it.
Use it.
Use it. Hashtag VisiBT, so BT for breakthrough.
Okay, well, now you know. Good answer.
Facebook is the same. They actually just, like either last year or something like that, they made it so that hashtags had the same purpose. So you can actually click on a hashtag and find more content related to that. For instance, there was the one Why I Visi, and a lot of people were posting about that particular comment or topic, and you could click on that hashtag and you could see everybody's recent posts all about that Why I Visi. So it's definitely a great way to make sure that everybody can see things. You can find more that's related to that topic.
Why don't you tell them really quickly about Instagram geotagging really quickly instead of put your website on there.
Okay, so here's another little tip for you guys. Because on Instagram, you can't put your website on every single picture. It can only be in your About Me section. So a way around that I've been noticing a lot of people doing lately is you can actually assign a location to your picture as well. Instead of putting a location, you can put in your website. So especially if it's an interesting, catchy domain that you've come up with, like for instance ours is make1kaday.com. You can put that in there in your location, and the more people see that, the more likely they are to go want to visit your website.
And they're spreading your stuff around too as well, so it's really, it's a neat way around it, but it works.
Okay, we can go. Thank you. Okay, so here's some examples, you guys, of so what should you post when it comes to social media and Visi and promoting your business. You want to emphasize lifestyle. Why do people want to work from home? Like they want a better lifestyle. They want to have freedom. They want to have travel freedom, financial freedom. Talk about how Visi is making a difference in your life. There's so many things that Visi is doing for us. It's providing us the travel and financial and time freedom to be able to take our kids on vacation, for instance. Rick Hager posted recently, I'm so glad I was able to exit the rat race 20 years ago. Now I have freedom, lifestyle. It's better with Visi. So talk about things like that are going to build build curiosity and help to showcase what a difference Visi is making for you, because that attracts people to you. People are way more attracted to that lifestyle than just purely on a product basis. And then another example was Jennifer DeGraw down in Louisiana. She had gotten, you know, $700 worth of free product just for helping customers. So she posted about that, and that created a lot of curiosity. People, when they see something big like that, a big deal, that creates a lot of curiosity, and they want to find out more.
Well, it gives you the freedom. You know, how cool is it that if you're doing this full time now, right? There's people that friends that you have that are literally still going to work. Maybe they're stuck in the rat race, and maybe some love it, which is totally cool, but some want to get out of that. So you can talk about how you get the freedom to get up. You know, you can get up when you're done sleeping now. You can wake up when your eyelids open, right? That to me is more better than actually having income or having the money coming in. It's the freedom to do whatever you want, whenever you want, as much as you want. And that's Rachel. Isn't that amazing?
Yep. Okay, so here's a couple more examples that we'll run through really fast. So testimonials, that's another thing. Like for instance, an example of what you could do is maybe like Tuesday testimonials. Every Tuesday you post some sort of awesome testimonial, either someone in your team or throughout Visi, the difference that Visi has made for them, either physically or financially. For instance, Rachel Kelders, she had her awesome results within 30 days of being on the products, and you know, within a couple of days her forehead had gone viral. Everyone had seen what a difference it had made for her. Viral. And it was just cool because it's just really awesome to see what happens with that. And then motivational positive quotes. Ben Riley is really awesome about that, posting quotes to help, you know, motivate people and inspire them. We can go. Rank advancements, that's another really great one to promote and edify your team. And then, you know, within the Visi family, our culture, I've just noticed this company has such a positive, interactive culture. Everyone is super supportive of each other. I really encourage you guys to continue to do that, because from the outside looking in, that's so attractive. When people see that that's the kind of atmosphere that exists here, keep it up.
So when somebody comes into your business, what you want to do is you want to congratulate them, be super excited for them, post something so they're part of your team, part of your family. Someone rank advance, show rank advance. Don't hide rank advancements. Don't hide new people coming in. Show all that kind of stuff. You want to show success for that new person.
So we're running out of time here, guys. So a couple more tips here is create your own branded images. You can customize pictures using canva.com. That's Canvas without the S, Canva. PicMonkey, PicLab is an app. But create your own customized images. Stick to a couple themes and color schemes that can help to brand you and create a brand for yourself.
This is really easy stuff.
Yeah, it is. And so when to post, this is something that Sean touched on earlier. There actually are times of the day that are more crucial and beneficial for you. People are checking their Facebook more often in the morning, right after they wake up, in the afternoon for their lunch break, and right before bed. So that's the best time of day for you to post to make sure that most of your stuff gets seen.
Morning, noon, and evening.
Okay. Okay, and so make sure, you guys, that you're not wasting your time. Like, there's so much that you could be doing, but make sure that you're sticking to your daily tasks of sharing with people, following up with people. Don't just scroll through your news feed and just spy on people.
So it comes back down to income-producing activity, guys. So being in your office near your computer vacuuming is not income-producing activity, right? Lining up your sticky notes is not income-producing activity. What is income-producing activity? Talking to new humans, right? It's so important. This business is all about new humans, talking to them. They saw your website, they saw a video, get back to them. What did you like about what you saw? Of course, someone can easily say something bad. What I like to say right away is, what did you like about what you saw? Because if they're forced to say something good, and then the whole conversation can go off for there. So income-producing activity, don't get caught vacuuming your office. That's not growing your business.
Okay, guys, so before we end really fast, there was a couple quick questions that I had posted on Facebook. What are your #1 questions? And so I'll just touch on those really fast, and then we'll end. Okay, so what kinds of posts? Somebody asked me, what are the most kinds of posts that get the most engagement? So questions, any kind of opportunity a person has to answer your question, that is definitely great for participation. How do you get more likes on Facebook? You be more social. You know, just same as in real life, you be more friendly, you get more friends. So that's how you get more likes and more interaction on Facebook, is by participating more. And then somebody asked me, is there specific social media platform that gets more business partners versus customers? And the answer is not really necessarily. It just really what it matters, like how you portray yourself. What do you talk about more? If you talk more about the products and nutrition, you're probably going to get more customers. If you talk more about the financial aspect of it and the business side of it, you'll get more people who are business minded. And if you want a little bit of both, do a little bit of both. And so how do you balance using social media without ticking off your friends and family? This one kind of made me laugh, but honestly, you can't please everyone. If you just aim to have a balance and be positive and be excited, you're going to attract a lot of people to you, because people who act that way naturally attract a lot of people to them. They can tell if you are passionate and excited about something. So guys, that's my biggest encouragement to you, is just start using it every day. Be excited, be positive, and people will follow you.
We're doing one more of these guys really quickly. What time is the next one at, Lisa?
In 15
Here?
minutes.
Another one, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
So now we're doing 15 minutes. I thought it was later than that. Thank you guys for
Thanks, you
coming
guys.
out. Appreciate that.